Pad replacement near me. What every driver needs to know before it's too late. Brakes are one of the main systems that you never want to second guess. When they start squeaking, grinding, or feeling off, your safety and the safety of everyone around you is on the line. So start searching brake pad replacement near me so that you can find a competent shop. And hopefully, once you find a competent shop and you build a great relationship with them, that's what it's going to be about from now on, is about the relationship you have with that fantastic shop. Because not all brake services equal and not all problems make noise. So we're going to try and get you to understand how brake pads work, why replacement is critical, what warning signs to watch out for, and how a proper service protects far more than your vehicle. Brake pads wear out because they're made of a special friction material designed to press against your vehicle's rotors when you step on the brake pedal. That friction slows the car, but it also wears the pads down, and that wear it's expected. The pads are definitely designed to wear out, so they are a wear item. And you have certain wear items that are realistically on your, like a serpentine belt is a wear item. It is expected to wear out. A timing belt, it's expected to wear out. Most things need to be maintained. They're designed to only last so long, and then they need to be replaced, like all of the fluids in your vehicle, not just the oil, but your transmission fluid, your coolant, your power steering fluid, if you still have it. You need to flush the injectors. You need to replace the differential fluids, the transfer case fluids. Any and all fluids need to be replaced on a pretty regular basis. Things are designed to be replaced and maintained on your car, not just changing the oil. So the problem is when your brake pads wear too thin, once that friction material is gone, the metal backing plate, which is what that friction material is attached to, starts grinding directly on the rotor. And it can definitely lead to rotor damage, excessive heat and vibration, reduced stopping power, brake fluid, getting way too low. You've got an increased risk during wet or emergency conditions. And, brake pad is preventive maintenance. Done right, it saves money, prevents damage, and ensures your vehicle is always ready to safely stop. So some of the top warning signs you need brake pad replacement is most modern vehicles are going to come with a built-in wear sensor, but your ears, hands, and instincts are still your best line of defense. So the most common symptoms are squealing or screeching when braking, grinding or metallic scraping, vibration or pulsating in the brake pedal, soft or spongy brake pedal, increased stopping distance, the vehicle pulling to one side or another, the vehicle pulling to the right or the vehicle pulling to the left during braking, brake or ABS warning lights on the dashboard. These are all deserve immediate attention, and I mean immediate attention. And how long do brake pads last? Brake pads last between 30 to 70,000 miles, on average, but your driving conditions play a huge role in the wear rate. And you may need to replace them, way more frequently than that. If you're in a bunch of stop and go traffic, you brake hard or ride the brake, or you brake downhill. You live in a hilly area. You frequently carry heavy loads. You tow. You drive short distances that prevent components from fully cooling. There's no substitute for a professional brake inspection. If it's been a year or more since your last one, don't wait, especially if you're planning on a road trip or heading into poor weather conditions. And, what can you expect when you actually go get a professional brake pad replacement? Because brake service isn't just about the pads. It's a proper replacement that involves a full system review, ensuring every component is operating as it should. A complete brake pad service typically includes brake pad installation, so you're getting new pads. You're getting a rotor. Your brake rotors are either being resurfaced or replaced. Your calipers, your brake calipers, are being checked to make sure that that you don't have any sticking pistons, corroded pins, damaged seals, anything that can cause uneven wear or a brake drag. Your brake fluid is being evaluated and literally needs to be replaced every 30,000 miles for a bunch of different reasons. You know, we're definitely going to check the fluid for contaminations, and I'm telling you, just replace your brake fluid every 30,000 miles, whether you think you need to or not. And then, of course, we're going to be, doing a system test and road evaluations. You should not wait to replace worn brake pads. It's got all kinds of bad stuff attached to it, so just don't do it. And if you want to protect your brakes and stay ahead, then you're going to build a relationship with a fantastic shop. You're going to come in at least 3 times a year, and they're going to do a complete digital vehicle inspection or courtesy check. A digital vehicle inspection is they used to do paper courtesy checks. Now a digital vehicle inspection is where they're actually going to take pictures and prove to you whether you need stuff or not. And then you need to definitely take action before it's needed. I mean, if we're waiting until we need it, then it's no longer maintenance. Wear items are preventative maintenance if replaced before they're needed. They're called an automotive repair if they're needed, and if it's past where they're needed, it's called safety. I much prefer dealing in the world of preventative maintenance than repair, and definitely preventative maintenance and automotive repair way more than I like dealing in the world of safety. Safety is not a great place to be. So before anything gets to be that, unsafe or a safety issue, then we're definitely going to keep it in the preventative maintenance realm. We need to replace stuff before it's needed, not way before it's needed, but before it's needed. Because if we don't, it's going to cause so many more problems. It's not even funny. If an air filter is dirty, it's no longer maintenance when you replace it. If the power steering smells burnt or is black before you replace it, it's no longer maintenance. It's a repair. You're repairing the fluid at that point by replacing it. Instead of the air filter still needs to be clean when it's replaced. The transmission fluid still needs to be good when it's replaced. Nobody's got a crystal ball. Nobody can tell the exact time that stuff goes bad. So just catch it before it goes bad. That's called preventative maintenance. Stay safe, stay strong.